Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yes, sir. Back at it like we never left. How y'all doing today? Hmm? I said, how are y'all doing today? Rangers, losers of six straight, losers of six in a row. Somebody tell me what the hell's going on up there. Up there in Dallas. Also, the Cubbies and the Diamondbacks sneak into the wild card positions. Diamondbacks, baby, getting back into their bag. 8-2 over their last 10 winners of 4 in a row. Way to get it together. Arizona, you were slipping. You were sliding. You were falling. I didn't think you could get up. Diamondbacks now hold a wild card spot. 5 weeks, baby. Just got to hold it for 5 more weeks. I don't think anybody wants to see this Diamondbacks team in the playoffs. I touched on it all year, touched on it last week. They got the offense to be electric. Now, that's no guarantee that they will be electric. They can go into the wild card and get swept. Yeah. But game 1, you put Zach Gallen on the mound. He can get you 7 or 8 scoreless if he needs to. Game 2, Merrill Kelly can give you 6, 7. Only giving up 1 or 2. They got 2 ace-like pitchers. If they can win those 2 games in a wild card series, they are on to the next round. They have been very successful the second half of this season, taking their all-star from last year, Joe Mantiply, and doing an opener-like role with him. Or he'll start the first inning, and then they'll get a young guy that they have to pitch 4 innings, another young guy to pitch 2, 3. But for some reason, that's been successful since they've been doing it. Right now, they hold the last spot in the wild card race, half a game above the Cincinnati Reds. The Giants, who went 3-7, losers of 2 in a row, also tied with the Reds a half game back. And then you have the Marlins of Miami 1 game back, the Padres 6 games back, the Mets 7 games back, and then you just, I guess, Washington 7.5, 8-2 over their last 10, winners of 2 in a row. I never thought I'd say this, but you better watch out for them Washington Nationals. 7.5 back, baby. Could it be? Should it be? I heard last night some people was like, well, I just hope they get Soto back. I just wish that they would get Soto back. Well, Soto's not working out in San Diego. I hope the Nationals get Soto back. That was a little bit of Trump mixed with a little bit of Bill Cosby. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, baby. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I'm Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live. It is the 23rd of August. Yes, sir. Definitely. Today is Wednesday. which means about 5 different things at this point in our career, our life. I'm about to touch on some college football for the first time this season. I do have one baseball bet for tonight. I'll get to that a little later. I just kind of jumped into where we at. Where are we at? The Dodgers getting the loss last night. Milwaukee, baby, also won 4 in a row, holding strong on to that division. And then, of course, the Seattle Mariners get the lucky draw of the string by running into Chicago White Sox when they are hot, winners of 8 in a row. Just had to throw that out there. They're now, people, believe this. You're not going to believe it. I said, believe this. You're not going to believe it. With the 6-game losing streak the Texans have been on, Texas. The Rangers have been on. The Seattle Mariners 8-game win streak has now put them one game behind the Rangers for the division lead. That's insane to me. I believe this team came from like 11-12 back going into the August. It's August 23rd, and they're 1 game back. It could have been even worse. It could have been like 15, 16 games back. This team just made up. I mean, they go on an 8-game win streak. Start the month off 8-1. They're now 15-4 on the month. They lose 3. Then what do? It's crazy because I was typing up an article. I said, so the Mariners start off August hot. And then they lost 3 in a row. And I was like, I'm not publishing this. Throw it in the trash. Get them out of here. Ain't nobody worried about the Mariners. Then they go back and win 8 straight in a row. I had to go find the trash, pull out the article, finish it up. I got it out yesterday because them boys. Seattle Mariners, man, 1 game back from the AL West Division champs. Now that's somebody I wish I would have bet on July 25th to win the damn division. All year, all you heard is Rangers, Astros. And then the Angels got to be within like 3.5 back and just, I don't know, threw their anchor in the water. Boat ain't go nowhere since. Seattle, though, keeping it rolling in the AL West. Not much else going on, man. Brewers on a 4-game winning streak. Diamondbacks getting hot when the time is right. I'm excited, man. I've been on this Diamondbacks team all season. Excuse me. I've been on this Diamondbacks team all season. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm about to sneeze. That's not what I was. Lordy. Who shot Shorty? Woo! Lordy. Who shot Shorty? Man. Sorry about that. This is a live show, people. Woo! Cut the highlights. Cut the commercial. Run that segment on. Sheesh. I said run the highlights. Run the commercial, run something. Give me a minute. Obviously, if you watch the show, we don't have highlights. You don't have commercials. We don't even have that little segment thing I was asking for. But the Diamondbacks, man, I've been on them all season long. I said you don't want to see them when it gets to the playoffs. Electric bats, great pitching. I said 1 or 2 of those young guys, Tommy Henry, Jay Jameson, Ron Nelson, Brandon Pfaadt, got to figure it out. Brandon Pfaadt has been getting toe up and not figured it out. Jay Jameson been dealing with injuries, has not figured it out. Tommy Henry, I haven't heard his name in about a month or 2, but he was figuring it out. He pitched a few games into the 7th inning, pitched a few 5-inning shutouts. Tommy Henry would be the guy that I would lean on for my 3rd starter right now. They were supposed to figure out the bullpen issues for the trade deadline. They picked up one closer. But they got rid of like two other bullpen guys. They pretty much just they didn't improve at all. They went from a guy that nobody believed in to a guy that nobody knows. So by choice, we gotta believe in him. But I don't believe in him. He's already blown one or two saves since they traded for him. But I will tell you this: the resilience of this team to go down to a game or two under 500. I'm screaming fire, Torey Lavulo. I'm screaming fire him. Then they turned it around like that. Got on a little rhythm last 10 games, 8-2. Like I said, winners of 4 straight. The one thing that does scare me though is the run differential is -8 on this team. So barely winning games. I mean, we saw it 2 nights ago with Tommy Pham getting the walk-off 3-run home run. Forget who it was against, but they would have lost that game if it wasn't for what the hell. They would have lost that game if it wasn't for some late inning heroics. Thought I was ready for the big screen. Big screen ain't ready for me. But anyway, it is Wednesday, baby, which means 2 or 3 things. Sorry. I've been trying to look up this golf stuff all week. It's the Tour Championship. But I've also been telling myself to never bet golf again, so I don't know. And the way that these numbers are looking, I think that I'm out of the loop on some things. So I'm going to do some irresponsible gambling here. And I'm not going to tell y'all to do the same. It says tournament winner starting strokes included. I don't know what they do differently in the Tour Championship, but I need to look that up a little more. Obviously, I'm lost when it comes to what they do in the Tour Championship, so I'm not going to give out bets. I am going to bet my favorite guy, but he is 225 to 1. So I'm not telling anybody in their right mind to bet this with me. But Siwoo Kim, the guy I've been betting all year, I'm going to throw some lunch money on him. Good lunch, though. Good lunch. You know, the nice lunch. $20 lunch. The lunch you kind of regret it as you pay for it. But then as you eat it, you're like, oh, yeah, no. This is what I needed. Yeah, no, this is what I needed right here. Needed one of them $20 lunches. I've been eating them 4 for 4s for too long. Them type of days. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on it. Siwoo Kim, 225 to 1 to win. I guess they're taking points, strokes, something. Scotty Scheffler is your favorite at plus 140. Rory McIlroy plus 350 at the second favorite. Victor Hovland plus 575, and then everybody's favorite Jon Rahm, the Jonathan Ramathan plus 1,000, and then it gets kind of crazy with Patrick Cantlay at plus 2,000, Max Homa, Xander Schauffele plus 2,800, and then Lucas Glover rounds that out at plus 4,500, and then it just drops like crazy. And then if you look at the bottom, Jordan Spieth is 250 to 1. Right under him, I'm rocking with my guy, Siwoo Kim. I've been rocking Jordan Spieth, Siwoo Kim, and a few others for a while. I'm glad that this season's almost over with. I don't think I know I won 2 outrights at some long shots. So I think I'm either plus this much, about even. I lost this much. I've betting golf since January. Man, there's no way I could be negative. Just think about those 2 W's I got. And man, we came this close to like 2 or 3 more. If you've been a fan of the show, if you've been watching, if you've been betting golf with me, it's been a pretty good year, man, as far as just having some skin in the game that actually means something. Waking up on Sunday, being able to look at the leaderboard and saying, I could watch this for 2 hours because my guy's in third. My guy's in tied for sixth. We can make a run, maybe. It's been a lot of those. Hey, it's even been a few. My guys in first Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. John Rahm wants to come out of nowhere and ruin my Easter. I'm not still crying about it. I'm fine. But yeah, I will keep an eye on this. I want to learn how they're doing it, starting strokes included. I know I sound like a straight up dumbass, not even knowing what they do. Yeah. I'd rather be honest with you than give you some cheese whiz to run to the bank with. All right, there's 2 bets I love this weekend. One of them is getting out of control. And I'm talking about it because this is the last number. When I started looking at it, it was 50 and a hook. Then it was 51 and a hook. Then I heard some people talking about it on the radio. 52 and a hook. Now it's just flat out redonkulous. And it's funny because I was thinking last night as I was going to sleep, do I still even want to give out this bet? Because it's such a popular bet. Obviously, everybody's running to the bank with it. Everybody is going bananas with it. And I said, I'll take it up to 53 and a half, though. I think it's going to get to 54. I don't think it's going to sweat out the 1, 2, or 3 that much. I think if it does go over, it's going over 54 at least. 53 and a hook would be the last number I get. Well, it's at 53 and a half right now. I'm talking about the over on the Mighty Miners of University of Texas, El Paso, UTEP to the casuals. The Mighty Miners take on Jacksonville State. The over is set at 53 and a hook right now. I should have jumped on it. I haven't made my bets yet. I got them written down. I wrote this game down at 51 and a hook, saying that I like the over on it. Also, one more game I like, but this game in particular, I think both of these teams get to 28. I think the first team, the 30, wins it. Yeah. I think it's 31-28 kind of game. 31-30 kind of game. 28-27, that would be heartbreaking. I'm live on air. I was about to do math on paper. That would be 55. So 28-27, still you great gravy. It's when it gets to 28-24. You'd be looking kind of iffy. But I think this game goes down to the wire. Last second field goal wins it. Give me UTEP in the over, baby. Over 53 in the hook. We got college football this weekend. It's Wednesday. You get through today's BS at work. You get through Thursday's BS at work. Friday, it's some BS, but it's Friday. Hey, you can get through that. Saturday, wake up. Get you a cold one. Get you a cold one. Make sure you stock the fridge Friday night. Don't go running out Saturday morning. I know you got time. Game don't start till 1:30. Get ready for some football. First game of the day. Lord have mercy. I don't know what the hell is wrong with my nose. Something's wrong with my nose. You got the Navy, baby, taking on a Notre Dame. Now, this line I've been stalking. I've been watching. I've been waiting on some movement, and I've been ready to pounce. Started off at minus 19 in the hook when I started watching this game a few weeks ago. Notre Dame getting some bets. They are now 20.5 point favorites. 20 in the hook point favorites. It is juiced beautifully towards Notre Dame. What I'm actually waiting for on this game. And it's probably about a 40% chance I take this game if it doesn't get to this number. And the 40% is only because it's opening week, baby. It's week one, or as the lames like to call it, week 0 in college football. Kicking off. A kick it off. Ooh, 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 ooh. A kick it off. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think Notre Dame struggles to win by margin this season. I'm not saying they're going to be a bad team, but I think they're going to play a lot of close games. I think this is going to be the first of many close games. I think the 20 in the hook is way too large. I am waiting and begging, and it looks like it's coming. The 20 and a half on Notre Dame is juiced right now, so I'm hoping it keeps getting hit. And sometime today even, or maybe tomorrow, I can slap the Navy. So I can slap the Navy plus 21, baby. We all know how Navy plays football. They run that thing, they run that thing, and they run that thing. Last season, they showed a little bit of maturity in their offense, throwing the ball a little more. I'm trying to think now. I think I'm mixing. I'm gonna have to do a little research. I think I'm mixing Air Force and Navy. Was Air Force the team that started throwing the ball last year? It was actually pretty damn good. I bet them twice, and I don't think it was Navy. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was Air Force. I think I've been doing numbers on this game for 3 weeks, thinking about Air Force from last season. Anyway, I like Navy, man. Plus 20, 21. 20 and a hook. I'll probably bet it because it's the first game I've been able to bet in months, which is a horrible reason to bet games. If you have better discipline than I would pass this game if you cannot find a plus 21 out there. But I do not think Notre Dame wins by margin, even if they win by 13 points here. You're in the clear. You will not be sweating out anything. Lord have mercy. Nose is stopped up like a subway in Harlem. Huh? I said my nose is stopped up. Okay. I'm lying. I'm old, man. I forgot you can move stuff. Boop. Minus 120. Pay a little bit of juice. You can get Navy plus 21. I'll probably do that right now just to get it over with. I've been waiting for this line to move. They haven't let me move the line before, just to let y'all know. It's not like this is my first time trying. Minus 21. I mean, minus 125. You can get plus 21 on the hook. If I'm going to pay minus 120 for 21, I'll pay minus 125 for 21 in the hook. Minus 130 for plus 22. A little crazy there, but I would still do it. I mean, I guess you want to get as much points as you can when you're taking a dog, but I like minus 120 plus 21. That's all I need is plus 21. The 21 and the hook though, minus 125. Wow, it does look like a type of bet that is a winner every time. Even if it lands on 21, you win by a hook. Ooh. I think that's what I'm going to do, man. Sue me. Plus 21 on the hook, minus 125. I'm going to pay a little bit of juice, get a number that I really, really, really like on this Navy team. We're going to take Navy plus 21 in a hook, minus 125, facing the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. I know they're supposed to be having some new quarterback at Notre Dame and from some other school, and he was balling. And let me tell you this right now, man. You can drink the milk, but eventually the milk goes sour. And you can't force sour milk on a baby. Because, Lord, the baby knows better. And the baby knows that spoiled milk. Well, now that ain't good for nobody. Now, I said all that to say this. Take Navy, man. Plus 21. If you got some, so if you're not more scared of juice like me, plus 21 on the hook, minus 125. Other games going on nighttime. There's not such a great slate for the week 0 this year, is there? You gotta wait till 1:30 for this Navy Notre Dame game. Only game on. And then 4:36, 6:37, you just get bombarded 8 with bad games. Like, what the hell is even the point? But let me go through them real quick, and then I get to tonight's game. I'm also gonna break these down some more tomorrow. I guess I could wait because those are the only 2 bets I really love. You might see me with the USC minus 30 in a hook ticket, but I'd really like to get that under 30 for sure. I mean, of course, anybody would. But if I can see a 29 on the hook out there on Friday, Saturday, even right before the tip, even live. Let's say it's middle of the first quarter, USC is only up 7-3, and they got a 26 and a hook out there. I'm going to hammer that thing. I do think they win by margin. Just covering 31 is a lot. I'd rather them only have to cover 29 or 28. College football, man. Anytime you're messing with spreads, which I haven't been since baseball started, obviously. I mean, I take run lines, but anytime you're really messing with some real spreads, it gets dicey. I'm sure y'all know that as gamblers. Anybody can take a minus 600 money line and get a win. Anyway, so we're going to be on UTEP over 53 and a hook. Navy plus 21 in a hook. UMass, New Mexico State. Like it, don't love it. Like it, don't love it. Actually, kind of going to be contrary and like the over on this game. 45.5. Just seems like a low number. Even when you get bad teams together in college football, sometimes that sets up for a beautiful over, if you know what I mean. You think both these teams are going to be like 17-10, and then it ends up being 34-31. Nobody can stop anybody. I want to do a little more research on some of these games. I've done like 2 weeks ago, I did a nice deep dive into the games, and then about over this weekend, I want to say it was Sunday evening, I just reran some numbers, but I haven't really spent 4 hours just deep diving into these games and getting numbers for you. Ohio taking on San Diego State. Part of me likes San Diego State. Minus 2 and a hook. Love it. They're at home. Why not? But these aren't official bets I'm giving out. Navy plus 21 and a hook. Over 53 and a hook. I'm just throwing out the rest of the games. But I could get to these games tomorrow. USC minus 30, like I said, might be a bet. I might rock this Louisiana Tech if I can get it under 10. Only because it is the school my mother went to. It's my mother's alma mater. So yeah, those are the 2 bets I would lock in today, man. Navy plus 21 on the hook, over 53 on the hook on UTEP, the Mighty Miners in Jacksonville State. As for tonight on the diamond, across a Major League Baseball, we're at that point in the season where everything matters. Everything wonky happens and everything weird is on the table. Tonight I have one bet for you guys. We're going to go to the National League Central. Not the AL Central. National League Central. This team's won 4 in a row. They got their ace, Burnsy, on the mound. My bad, I'm trying to find the score slap. Burnsy's on the mound today, taking on the Twins of Minnesota in Kayente Mayada. 3-7 on the season. I'm going to back Burnsy. I'm going to back the Brewers, and I'm going to back them on the run line. plus 150. Milwaukee Brewers minus 1.5 plus 150. That's the one bet I have for you guys today on the diamond. Milwaukee Brewers on the run line. I think they handle business and handle it well. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love, and thank you for the support. This is Captain By a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live. It is the 23rd of August. Again, thank you for everything. Take all wagers at your own risk, and please, please gamble responsibly. Dobbs.